Growing up in Chicago was pretty fun for me. I grew up kind of all over the place. I started like southeast side of Chicago off Stony, and then I moved to the suburbs, went to HF, got into music, took music class, met up with a lot of like producers that's producing for a lot of rappers from Chicago right now. So it was cool. I started rapping my junior year. I wasn't planning on taking it serious, but I ended up taking it serious because I just love the craft. It was fun for me. And yeah, just growing up all over Chicago, I kind of got a different taste of a lot of different musicians, a lot of different styles, just a lot of different, a little bit of everything. So yeah, growing up in Chicago for me was pretty fun, I ain't gonna lie. If I had to choose my top musical influences from Chicago growing up, Juice WRLD was definitely one, just because of the fact that he went to my school. So like kind of seeing him gradually go up was just crazy to see from like a first-hand perspective. Herbo for sure. That's why that was one of my first features that I wanted to get, because that was the first drill artist from Chicago that I was like really heavy on. I had all his shit on my little iPhone and shit going crazy. That was my top rapper for sure. Him, Chief Keef, Lil Durk, yeah, just names like that. The tipping point for me that made me pursue music all the way, I was doing basketball at first, but me going to Homewood Flossmoor, that's like, the school probably had like 4,000 kids at least. We had 2 buildings, big ass campus, so like trying out for basketball, I'm trying out against like 150 other people, so like maybe I just ain't love the sport enough to like really try and outdo 150 people, but I was kind of thrown off. I was like, I ain't really tripping on that. But I always loved music even before I got to high school. Like I used to write raps in my phone just on some cool shit, and then I met my engineer and I ended up recording my first song with him at his house, and people was giving me good reviews, so I'm like, shit, if people like it, then I'm finna just keep doing it and see how it go. So my school was fucking with me. A lot of people around my school was telling me like, yeah, I heard your drops, I heard your last music video, woo woo, like it was cool. So that just kind of pushed me to keep going. I'm like, shit, if people fuck with me, then I'm gonna keep giving them, you know, what I got. And then eventually I was just like, I think I'm gonna just make this my profession, because it was fun for me. It was a good activity, good hobby, kept me out of like bad trouble, shit like that. So yeah. Music kept me out of a lot of stuff, but at the same time, like I was still doing me. So like as a junior, senior in high school, I was selling like a lot of weed, shit like that. Just shit like that, being in the streets, fucking with people that I probably didn't have no business fucking with. But yeah, just really selling drugs. But me selling drugs didn't really stop. But it just kind of kept me, I don't know, it was a good escape route for me, like you said. Like I was just able to go to the stool and vent about shit that I was going through, whether it was me, you know, not having a lot of money, or me having aspirations of me being bigger than where I was at the moment. It was just a lot of stuff like that. And then eventually it got me to a point where I was like, I'd rather put all my eggs in one basket, that being music, than to me risk my life or my freedom doing shit that I ain't really got no business doing, and try and make a bag off my talent. My creative process, it very low key depending on how I'm feeling that day. Like if I go to the studio and I'm like, I got something I want to talk about, then I probably already got something wrote. I probably already got my beats picked, stuff like that. But if I'm going to the studio just for sport, or if I want to just go lay some shit down, I'll have some beats pulled up, either have a producer there or however I get my beats, and I just kind of click through and see how I'm feeling, see what beat gravitate towards me the most, or give me something to talk about. And then once we pick our beat, I go in the booth and I just kind of try and decide if I'm a freestyle it or if I'm a write it. Or sometimes like I'll listen to the beat and I'll write like a four bars, see if I like it, see if I want to make it a chorus or a verse, and then just kind of go off of that. So it just kind of depends on what beat I pick, what I'm rapping about, how I'm feeling that day. Like if I go in the studio and I'm irritated or I'm mad, I'm probably gonna freestyle and just vent everything that's on the top of my head. Or like if I want to make something really lyrical, if I want to go in and have a lot of puns or a lot of different metaphors and stuff like that, then I'm gonna take my time, write, see how I want to navigate through a beat. It just kind of all depends. Yeah, I go by Mr. Slide on any beat, because I just genuinely feel like any beat that you give me, I can rap on for sure. From when I first started rapping, I kind of just went with whatever beat that I heard that I liked. It didn't matter if I felt like it was my sound, or if that was something that my voice was gonna sound good on. If I genuinely like the beat, it didn't matter how it sound. I'll use auto-tune, I won't use auto-tune. But I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna make sure I lay my best lines on there, and make sure I lay my best verses, my best chorus. It's like, I genuinely don't feel like it's a beat that you can give me that I can't rap on, honestly. Like, so I gave myself that name. So I'm low-key in the midst of proving that to the world. Like, I try to, like the project that I got coming up, I got a lot of different beats on there that I'm sure a lot of Chicago artists probably wouldn't rap on, but they hard as fuck. So yeah, I'm just in the midst of proving that. But yeah, I genuinely don't feel like it's a beat that I can't rap on. But yeah, my upcoming project that I got coming up, I can't really tell y'all any names, but some collaborations that I'll tell y'all one collaboration. I got Jim Jones on there. But yeah, just a lot of different sounds on there, a lot of different vibes. I don't want to tell y'all the name. I don't want to give y'all really too much. But yeah, it's going to be hard for sure. 5 years from now, I see myself on a way bigger platform than I am now. I want to do halftime shows. I want to go to the Grammys. I want to accomplish all the major accomplishments that multi-platinum artists would accomplish. I need platinum records. I want diamond records. I want to be able to have collaborations with people like Drake, Kendrick, SZA, what's her name? Damn, Summer Walker. Just people like that. But yeah, just big collaborations, big accomplishments, diamond records, more plaques, and big performances for sure. Aside from music, I definitely want to come out with merch. I'm actually making a merch line right now. It's called Third Eye Association. It's actually gonna come out this year. Merch, I definitely want to be on the big screen, doing movies, stuff like that. I've always wanted to act. Really, any opportunity that presents itself, I'm gonna take it. The messages that I want to leave with my fans through my music is just, don't doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. Don't let anybody steer you off your path. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Just go at what you want to go at, full throttle, full head of steam, like, and just don't let nobody steer you off your path. If you believe in yourself enough, you can make anything happen. Yo, y'all fucking with Lil Eazzyyy, and y'all checking out 24/7 HH.